Welcome back to the Road Show. We are in the kitchen this morning, and we are starting off with the piece de resistance. The award, Best Dish for World of Flavors this year, which is so cool.
Biggie.
La Creperie.
First year they've had it.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first year for it.
And you won it? First?
Yes, I did.
Out of everybody.
#1 now. She's on that pedestal, and everybody else has got it done for you.
That's right.
Now, huh?
That's good.
Thank you.
And if we don't know, this is Leslie Albuquerque.
Yes.
We forgot to introduce you from Lake Creperie.
That's right.
Okay. So what are we going to do now?
Okay, what I'm going to have us do is make the batter. So Vince and I can start with the batter right here.
Tell me what you need me to do.
Okay, if you, I'm going to turn this on. I have some eggs already mixed in the blender. If you could add some milk for us, which is in this container right here.
All of it?
Yeah, all of that. Pour it in slowly. In the meantime, I'll add some sugar because we're making sweet crepes. It's about 2 teaspoons of sugar.
Okay.
We have some vanilla, if you'd like to grab that cup of vanilla. Okay.
Salt.
The salt goes right in.
Hey, Leslie, just real quick, if we were making the savory crepes that you also have on your menu, would we add the sugar or?
Actually, I do use the same batter. That is going to go last, Vince. That is going to be melted butter, and if you want to slowly shift in some of the flour, you just add it while the blender is doing its thing.
Okay, I can do that. Why don't you do that and get Elizabeth started?
Thank you.
So these are some of the ones that we've already made.
Okay, yes.
And you're saying that these crepes, this is the same recipe whether you make a savory or a sweet.
Okay, yes. Although I have a buckwheat batter as well at the restaurant.
I like that.
Yes, and I do recommend that for the savory crepes.
Okay.
Although my customers are a huge fan of my original recipe, which is
this one right here.
Basic and simple and works very well. So I have an alternative to have buckwheat crepes as well.
I like that. And you know, buckwheat usually says to me breakfast.
All of it.
All of it? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Buckwheat usually says breakfast to me, but you like to use it. Is it just a little hardier when you do that?
Yes, and it is hardier and a little nuttier, and it goes well with the savory items. I use brie cheese.
I love brie.
You can have, you know, different cheeses with the meats and baby spinach. So the combinations for vegetables with the brie, buckwheat batter goes very well.
That's great. So you can really customize it to make it all your own.
Exactly.
That's great. I love that. Now Vince is just about finished putting all the flour in.
Okay.
And so then you put the butter in too, which is excellent.
I'm going to start the fire right here on the pan.
Okay.
Are we going to grease this pan with anything?
Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Normally for probably just like the first one, it would need some butter.
Okay.
Afterwards, it's a non-stick pan.
It's just a little bit of butter. You didn't put a lot in there.
Very little.
Yeah, Vince and I are used to chefs who come in here and they use
big blocks.
as big as your fist.
Right. No. Just going to get the heat working on that for a little bit and get the pan nice and hot.
How long are we going to go with this?
That's going to blend for a few minutes. I would say about 2 or 3 more minutes.
In terms of consistency, what are you looking for, just in case people don't have?
Well, we do want it to be a smooth consistency and also just a thin batter.
You know what? Maybe you can tilt that towards his camera.
Sure.
Just so we can get an idea.
Oh yeah, that is kind of thin. Okay.
See
Almost soupy.
Yeah.
Exactly. This way it's easy to work with on the pan and will spread evenly and thin.
Very nice.
Okay.
What do you say we get one working? You've got some already made.
Sure.
Right?
So how am I going to do? Now you actually heated the Nutella is one of my favorite things in the whole world, and you actually heated this up, so it's a little easier to work with that way.
Exactly. It's similar to a peanut butter consistency.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is a little thick. If you pop it in the microwave for about a minute, a little less,
Great idea.
it spreads wonderfully.
We got less than a minute, so let's get one in the pan
Okay,
here.
great. If you want, I can get the batter in the pan for. And Vince, would you mind just using the handle and spreading the batter around to all the edges? And you can continue twirling and twirling and twirling. You're doing an excellent job, Vince.
Now watch how easy this is, because Leslie showed me this earlier. Now I'm just going to go in half, right?
Yeah, we're going to fold that in half once.
And then half again.
And half again.
And then
we're going to plate it.
a little strawberry, right?
We're going to put
which I love.
some strawberry.
I'll do a little flair.
Exactly.
There we go.
If you can get some for
Oh,
me,
yes.
we'll make 2.
Here we go. Put one more piece on. And then a little powdered sugar, right?
Exactly.
And
Oh,
then,
you gotta have
I mean,
the
look how
powdered sugar.
easy, but look how easy that is. That's nothing.
I know,
And all
it's
these
fantastic.
ingredients are ingredients that you have at home in your kitchen already.
Easy to do. I would imagine the trickiest part is the crepe itself.
Yes, I would agree with you.
Okay.
We can shut this off now.
Great.
Okay. Now we're going to have to toss to Michelle, but I'm going to let you have. We each have our own.
But
So
before we toss, can we turn this?
Okay, what we want to do is, yes,
Just real
get a little
quick.
color under there. Actually, would have liked a little more heat
Okay.
on it, but
just
there
kind
you
of
go. I
peel
just
it.
feel around the edges of the pan,
Right.
because when it does lift to the sides, it can stick. And there is
Well,
a flip.
And there you go.
Right.
right. In your defense, right? We didn't let it go long enough, but take a taste.
Let me see.
So we got to toss to Michelle in a second.
Oh, heaven.
Good, huh?
Leslie Albuquerque of Creperie, thanks so much and congratulations.
Thank you.